So I'm sure we've all wondered if attack stacking units actually have limits, meaning if you can use Dog Storm, Bellow Betty, Koala to actually buff their buff further, right? So now we already know that Bandai put a limit on how much you can be debuffed by, meaning that it's a maximum of 100%, but there is no limit on being buffed. So can Koala increase Garp's 75% attack buff to 105%? Or is there like a massive limit where it's still just 75% because of how Garp's traits are red? So in this video I decided to test it out with Garp and Koala, and I brought in my good friend Millen to actually figure out this in some fixed battle. So there's no medals, no crazy stuff going on, no random traits. It's all fixed. So let's go. So for this video, we decided to use Onigashima Law, the attacker version, and the old Zoro because they have no really weird traits. So starting with Garp at 5%, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now, before I get to the full 75% for Garp, I must mention that this is without the Koala buff, so I'm trying to figure out how much damage Garp does at max stacks without Koala buff. So where were we? 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Just one more hit on the Law and we will be able to see how much damage Garp does with his max stacks with no exterior buffs. So one more hit for 75, and now 900 damage, 967, 1345, 1320. Now for some odd reason it kind of just varies, but that's showing me right there that his average damage is around 1100 to 1200 whenever he's using M1s. So now for the Koala buffs, don't mind the map change. I disconnected, so that just explains it. And don't mind me pulling the screen down constantly. That's just me making sure that the recording is working. And I'm basically just gonna get Koala's full 30% buffs from Law on the flag right here, and then let him kill me so I can transfer it to Garp. Ooh, alright, dead. Now for Garp. Garp now starts out with 30% attack buffs. So now we will figure out if it actually stops at 75% like normal. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we're closing in close to Garp's original cap. So now we will figure out if it will actually cap at 75 or will it go up to 105. So 65, 70, 75, 80. Oh yeah, it went past. 85. Yup, it definitely went past. So as I thought before, based on the rumors that I was hearing that it doesn't pass the original 75%, that's false. It can pass it. 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. I think I'm at 105. Yeah, 105. I think I miscounted, but yeah, it's around 105. So we are at what it should be with the Koala buff. Since it's 30% plus 75%, yeah, it stopped going up. And the damage to me seems to be somewhere from around 1,500 to around 1,600. That is roughly a 30% increase. 25 to 30%. So it's 100% guaranteed or factored in that buffing units with exterior units that already have buffs actually work. So you can increase Garp's 75% to 105% with Koala, and then use a Bello Buddy on top of that to increase it to another 50%. So that's 155%. And if you can find even more units, you could possibly increase him to up to even 300, maybe even 400%. But that's really cool that that works. I don't think it overlays with the exact same unit, since it's, you know, the same unit. But if you use different units with different buffs, it can stack. And I find that really cool. I'm glad I actually decided to test this out. Thanks to Millen for helping me out. Thanks to y'all for watching me. I'm glad that I was also able to even prove that the buffs can stack. And I hope you will make use of this someday or somehow. You can actually use Koala with Mars if you want to make his defense stack stronger. Anyway, peace out. God bless. Love y'all.